Okay, hello, I'm Larry Nimmer, and it's my pleasure now to introduce Kate Cooney, one of the Junior Carpinterian of the Year finalists. How are you doing, Kate?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Nice to see you. Tell me and the audience, where do you go to school and what are you studying?
Right now, I'm a senior at Carpinterian High School.
Okay, excellent. Um, Tell me, what are some of your favorite classes at school?
My favorite classes have definitely been my English and history classes throughout the years, and also my Spanish classes.
Okay, nice. And why do you like those classes so much?
I'm definitely just more of a humanities-based person. I've always enjoyed reading, and the language-based classes just come more naturally to me, so I find myself enjoying them more.
Nice. What are some of the things you do outside the classroom, like your community service or whatever?
I'm pretty busy outside the classroom. I'm in 3 sports: cross country, soccer, and track.
Well, cross country, soccer, and track. Okay.
Yeah, so I cycle through those throughout the year, and then I do mock trial in addition to some clubs at school. And then there's community service, which I've done mostly through an athletics internship program at the high school. Basically, just help out with the execution of pretty much every sporting event that we host at Carp High.
And are there a lot of sporting events hosted at Carp High?
Yeah, there's a lot. I'd say the busiest season for us is the winter, when we have indoor basketball for boys and girls, and then soccer. There's a lot of events through every season.
And what are some of the things you need to do to prep for it?
There's a lot of things that go into a sporting event that people don't really think about. There's the ticket sales and the scoreboard operations, and then just kind of setting up different things, taking down, setting up the gym, cleaning up after the event.
Nice. And tell me, who are your parents, and do you have any siblings?
Yeah, my parents are Pat and Christy Cooney. They're both pretty heavily involved throughout the community. And then I have 2 younger sisters, Charlotte and Caroline, who will be coming up through the community as well.
And I know your grandfather's former principal at Carp High. Who's he?
Lou Panazon, yeah, principal, teacher, and coach at Carp High.
Nice. What are your plans for the future?
For the future, I haven't decided where I want to go to school yet, but I'm planning on attending a 4-year university, hopefully majoring in special education with the goal of becoming a secondary special ed teacher.
Wow. That's neat. Have you worked with people in special education?
Yeah, so for the past 2 years, I've been working with 2 boys with autism, and working with them has really inspired me to carry on that career path.
Huh. Well, what is it you like about that? You feel like you're helping them, that you can make a difference, or what?
Yeah, I think it's a really rewarding path to go down. It's fun to work with the boys and see how they've changed over the years I've known them.
Is there anything that comes to mind that you've learned from people with autism?
It gives you a really unique perspective on how other people see the world. Like, I've been getting to know them more, and they make connections that you wouldn't necessarily think of right off the top of your head, but once you think about a certain movie they've connected to reality, it makes a lot of sense, and it's really interesting to see a different take on the world.
Oh, well, that's really nice. I can see how it broadens your own horizons by seeing things in a different way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Well, tell me, have you received any special awards?
Yeah, I've received a couple different sports awards. I was MVP for cross country this past season, and then last year I received the Phil Womble Ethics in Sports Award from the Santa Barbara Athletic Roundtable.
Wow. So MVP for cross country. What does that involve? Does that mean you won some races, or what?
Yeah, I was our top runner for the girls this past season.
Wow.
Yeah.
In what events?
For cross country, it's primarily just 3-mile races. Every once in a while there'll be a shorter one, but mostly just 3 miles.
Okay, nice. Is there anything in particular that motivates you?
I think my biggest motivator is my family. From my grandparents on both my mom and dad's side, and then my parents. They've all inspired me since I was really young to try hard and do well and help other people. So I'd say that's probably my biggest motivator.
And is one of your purposes in life to help other people?
Yeah, I'd say it is.
That's nice. Do you have any hobbies or anything else like that outside of the classroom and what you've told me?
Yeah, I don't have very much time outside of the classroom, but when I'm out of school, I like to read. I really enjoy going to the beach. Water skiing is a big thing, and also I have a VW Bug, so me and my dad like to work on restoring that.
Oh, nice. Where do you water ski?
Lake Tahoe. We go there every summer.
Have you ever water skied in the ocean?
No,
I guess it's not easy to do it there.
I don't think so.
Well, when you go to the beach, which beach in town do you go to?
I always go to Jelly Bowl.
Oh, Jelly Bowl, nice.
Yeah.
And do you live near there?
Yeah, very
Nice.
close.
What do you think about the town of Carpinteria?
I really love Carp. It's just so small and everybody knows everybody and people are super supportive. And it's something you don't find a lot of other places that we kind of take for granted here.
Do some kids who grow up in a small town get frustrated that you know everybody and you can't be anonymous?
Yeah, it's definitely a blessing and a curse, but it also helps you keep on track and you don't really, do things that you wouldn't want other people to see you doing.
Yeah, I've heard that said before that they won't act out because their aunt or uncle may see them or hear about it and get back to them.
Yeah.
What do you think of Carp High? I take it you like it, and do you have any suggestions for the future?
I love Carp High and I've grown up there. I think it's just great how the teacher-student ratio is so small and you really get to know your teachers where you wouldn't in a bigger school. And I think the only suggestion would be to try and keep those core values of Carp High the same and, maintain the warrior traditions.
And what is the warrior tradition?
Work hard, play with integrity, keep a scholar athlete, so school before sports, and just what it means to be a warrior.
Do you have any suggestions to other students or their parents how kids can do well in school and just get along well in life?
My biggest suggestion would be to get involved right away. Freshman year can be scary, but one thing I didn't do a lot was branch out, and then I found my sophomore year, I kind of stepped out of my comfort zone. I joined mock trial, I joined band, and those are two things that became really important to me in high school. So I think start reaching out right away, and if you don't like something, you can change your mind, but get involved from the beginning.
Well, what do you do in band?
I was the drum major in the marching band this past year, and we have basically 2 seasons. There's marching band season and concert band season. So for marching band, we play at the football games, and concert band, we just focus on hosting 2 pretty big concerts during the school year.
For those that haven't been, football games are a pretty big deal in our town. Do a lot of people show up?
Yeah, it's
Maybe less during the pandemic?
less so after COVID, but football's been a big tradition in Carp, and it's fun to be a part of hosting a football game.
And what do you get out of being part of the band?
Just the experiences, the memories, and getting to play music.
Nice. Do you play music at home at all?
Sometimes, not very often.
Okay. What do you play when you do at home?
Well, I play the clarinet in band, and then sometimes I'll mess around with the piano or the ukulele.
Oh, nice. And now, is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, I don't think so. Thanks for interviewing me.
Well, congratulations for being such an outstanding student, and I wish you well in life and ahead in whatever you do.
Thank you.
And so this is Larry Nimmer for the City of Carpinteria, and a reminder, the Community Awards Gala will be March 12th at the Rincon Beach Club, and it will be under the auspices of the newly formed Santa Barbara South Coast Chamber of Commerce from Goleta to Santa Barbara. I'm Larry Nimmer.